Welcome to Ascent. I'm Fiery Grace the Gifted, and today I am cracking the code. Your divine masculine is about to reach out. Some of you have already talked to them, and it was very confusing. Kind of like, what do you want? What's the point here? So, we're going to try to break that down a little bit so that some of you can decipher what was going on, and others of you can be prepared and actually make something out of this contact that's coming. So, why? They feel like something is about to happen for them that's finally going to give them a chance. It's really weird because it's almost like he's going to drink the cup. This is there's some sort of like magical potion or something. You can see the magic coming off of it, and it is what allows them to fly away like their wings were trimmed or something. There's this really weird visual I see, but I don't. What's in the potion? What's in the cup? Oh my gosh. They've been looking for this for a long time. And I don't think that these were them walking up on broken cups. I think this was them breaking them. So this is kind of touching on that deception. Someone keeps feeding me poison. Someone keeps lying to me. Someone keeps making me false promises. And I keep drinking it all up. Oh my gosh. I think this is the first one that's going to have that, the colors coming off like we saw. I think that this is the first one that they knew it was really real because I think it was the first one they checked before they drank. Think about when someone you love hands you a cup. You just take it and you drink. Oh, thank you. That's what they've been doing. They trusted whoever was offering this to them. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is an upside down mountain, y'all. I'm looking at it like this, trying to figure out what's going on, and somehow my deck, one of the cards is reversed. Yeah, look, none of the rest of the cards are reversed. How weird, eh? Let's turn it right so I don't mess everything up. That was weird. Three of Wands reversed. No, is this Pentacles or is this Wands? Look, I can't tell because it's like they're forming pentacles. But these are clearly wands. This is clearly a mountain. If this was Three of Pentacles or Three of Wands, it would kind of have a similar meaning though right now when we think about the reversal. It just says what you thought you were building on, what you thought you were establishing yourself in was a lie. Oh. The Daughter of Wands. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. What does that mean, divine masculine? It means it was right there all along. Yeah, right there all along. Working to get to the top, only to realize they were in reverse and it was going deeper and deeper. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think that they really did believe that what they were doing was right. Mr. Lightwork said something to me when we were dating early on, like before we really were together, but we had established a open, honest, yeah, you know what? I guess I should just say what it was, an open relationship for him, not for me. But it was like, hey, I know we're not together, but I really want to be with you. I really want to know you, and I know you don't really let me in because you're trying to protect me. So, man, I know you're messing around with other girls. I'm not dumb. Like, you're a beautiful man. Of course you're doing that. It was like, come on, just it is what it is, right? And during that time, I think there were moments for Mr. Lightwork where it was like, okay, I want this person, but I'm not ready. But they want to be around me while I'm getting ready, so that's cool. And so there was a day where he told me that this girl who happened to be an exotic dancer that he was, I don't remember if he was dating, not dating her, but I don't know if he was like messing with her or what. I just knew he had met her and now did rides for her because we both did like Uber and Lyft and stuff like that when we were getting everything back going. And he said something to me like, oh, come on, I'm going, because I was like, I don't really feel comfortable. You telling me you're going to pick up a dancer on her birthday? It was, yes, because it was right around my birthday. And I was kind of like butthurt. And I was like, you're going to pick up a dancer around my birthday? And it's her birthday, and you're just dropping her off somewhere. It's really not anything more than. And he was like, no, no. And I was like, okay. And he's like, come on, baby, I'm going to get this money for you. And Mr. Lightwork had never said anything like that to me before. Never. He had never been like, baby, you know what I'm doing. Come on, baby, come on. He'd never done any of that crap. So when he said it, we both just burst out laughing. But I could tell when he said it, he kind of meant it. He kind of was like, for him, he's a king of pentacles. He's like, let me go do this work. Let me go do this job. And I don't know. I always think back to it kind of like, ugh, I felt uncomfortable with what I heard as this divine feminine that I was stepping into my fullness. I didn't like it. It felt like telling you guys about it. I'm like kind of like ashamed, like, oh yeah, that's your man, that's your man. But there's a part of me that also remembered, I don't think he ever spoke to that woman again after that day. I think he understood, and we weren't even dating officially. We didn't start dating for like 6 months after that. So there's something about this that says there is some truth to whatever it is they're trying to tell you, whatever it is they're trying to show you. But I also think that there are deeper insights that are going to come about from letting them show you the truth. Because it wasn't until, again, 6 months later that he officially asked me out. It wasn't until, a year after that that I really felt like he wanted to be with me and be here, And it's like, I did not get the insights about what those kind of moments meant to him until we were actually together and what he said was proven true. So this is a moment for you where you have to ask if you have a divine masculine who only comes around when they need something, or who kind of does things and says things that like really rub you the wrong way, but you're trying to give him grace. Or, for me, you might be like, why did you allow him to do that? You guys, I had just gotten divorced. When we met, I was still signing paperwork. Like, I didn't feel like I had a right in that moment to be like, you need to be monogamous with me. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes things happen and work out where we're willing to be a part of that kind of dynamic, but sometimes they don't. And so you've got to figure out, where are we right now? Am I willing to bend in a way that I never would and probably never will again? Am I unwilling? Am I untrusting? Like, can I just not trust them with whatever is going on? Because they're doing this work no matter what. They're moving up higher and higher, but it is and I think that must be why I was led here. It's such a black and white endeavor for them. And for us, it's not, because our love is all mingled in that energy. And it says, can I trust this phone call? All right, let me just really quickly give these a little shuffle. Yes, I know, no one compares. They want to talk to us about how they're feeling, but they also struggle with identifying their feelings. Oh, I told you what I say. If you have a divine masculine who only reaches out when they need help, and this is about to happen again, but they're not, I don't think it's just for help. I think it's going to come across that way because that is the language of your dynamic sometimes. I'm trying to tell ya. Okay, focus, Grace. Let's go over here. I'm going to split these. We see that there is this divine protection happening from divine masculine. We see that there is this feeling that the divine feminine is the one who will lead them forward. But I also think that they're going to struggle to communicate their truth to you. And I'm hoping I can help you with that. Okay? All right. So first of all, I'm going to go here actually. What is this, 5? You want to come out? Come on. You want to come out? You want to come out? All right, one more. Whoa, okay, relax. It was like a whole, like, no, we all need to talk. Okay. All right, so put that over there. And now let's grab these. Did you see that? The two coming out at the same time? All right, okay. Oh. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, huh? I think this is starting already. I think this is saying, divine feminine, You tried to change me with your love. And that was the most genuine thing anyone's ever done for me. People have tried to change me my whole life, but they had really specific things in mind. They had all these expectations where you just knew that an injection of that type of powerful energy, you didn't know what was going to come out the other side. You just knew it would be better. And not just for you, but for me too. And I had gotten so many cups in my life. I've had people handing me things for so long. And I kind of felt a little bit like you were like a witch or something. Like I didn't want to drink from your cup. I didn't want to eat your food. You scared me. You scared me. But I have to admit that I was very much attracted to you and that energy of yours. There was something about it I couldn't deny. And there was something in me that knew not to run away. Even though I felt like you were honest, sometimes too honest. And even though I felt like you were open and you were real, but it was sometimes too much for me because you were the only person in my life who was like that. And so I find myself struggling to tell you that I'm ready to try again, to come home, that I've been drinking from every cup I could find, wondering if it would finally give me what I needed. And I find myself feeling free from the burdens, but still so far from you. And this is why I have to talk. I have to contact you. I need to talk to you. What about? Ugh. Sometimes I feel like a child next to you. Sometimes I feel like I can have an idea or a thought and it'll be good, but yours would be better. I could find a solution, but oh my gosh, if I handed that over to you, you could make it magic. I see how bright you shine and what it does for the world around you. And I need that right now because you somehow carry this capacity to love me like I was your own, if that makes sense. To know me like you raised me. And it's the strangest feeling because what you give me is nothing like what my mother gave me, and yet there is something about you that I just cannot ignore. It makes me feel safe and heard and seen and known. And now I need to talk to you, and I don't have the slightest idea of how to share this with you. That you have been an inspiration to me for so long. That I was so afraid of the beauty that you brought to my life because I assumed that there had to be a catch. I ask myself now, why did I think that you were the type of person to like put a spell on me or something? And I think it was because I saw your magic and I knew how I felt about you. And I'd never felt that about anybody. So it must have been you. You must have had a hold on me, but I get it now. It wasn't magic. It was the magic of you. It was the power that you have, that you hold, that you were simply trying to protect me, to show me everything I needed to see at once. And I think in that zeal and that excitement, you lost me. Because no one has ever been that excited to do anything but sell me. No one has ever been that excited to do anything but play a prank or trick me. No one has ever been that excited to just be there for me, to help me, to be present. And I'm realizing now when I look back that I didn't really get what's going on at that point. I didn't understand, and now I feel foolish. And I wish we were together right now. I hate that we are detached and that you feel like you have detached from me. I have a decision that I have to make that I feel like if there was anyone in the world who could make me have the clarity that I need and help me do the right thing and encourage me to be just and fair and right, it would be you. But we're not together right now, and so I'm struggling because, wow, it's pretty clear I have been poisoned. And I'm so afraid of what comes next. It is pretty clear that somebody, while I was out on all this information, and when I was missing out on all the truth around me because I was distracted or because I didn't have the right understanding, someone has been tricking me. And I'm struggling to see who it really is, what's really going on, why I feel such like an ambush, sneak attack kind of energy. Something is coming. And every step I get further from it, the darker it gets. Like the more it tries to come in and stop me. And now I'm almost afraid. I know I have to drink from the right cup, but now I'm afraid to drink from any cup. I feel like there's something that you would just know the trick. You'd have some nail polish that you could stick into the cup and it would change a color and it'd be like, oh, nope, that's poison. And you have this simple way of going about living, and I don't know how to do this. So I'm trying to think with your brilliant mind, and I'm trying to act as if we were together because I feel like even that would give me more of the push that I needed, but it's just not working. God, I miss you. I feel so alone right now. I feel like there's something that I'm supposed to be figuring out, but I'm so scared and distracted. Ugh, man. I know I have to get out of here. I know I do. I know that there is a way out. But I also know that if there is a way out for me, and I haven't taken it yet, it's because I don't know how to find it. I'm so scared because one false move and I'm in trouble. And yet, I do feel like I'm so close in this. Am I trying to put the blame on you or something if I drink the wrong cup? Is that what this is? I know that there's no other option. I just have to keep going. And yet, as time dwindles down and I'm starting to find that there's only one final place where I can see my exit, I think I'm most afraid of finding out that it's too late and I've been in a house of mirrors this whole time and there was never going to be an exit. And every time I saw you in myself or me in you, it was just torment. It was torture because I fucked up. I made the wrong choice. I ruined it. The reason I need to talk to you is because I know that time has run out. And it is time for me to tell you, you didn't deserve any of that. You did not deserve to be unseen by the one person you can see so clearly. I'm really sorry. Oh, gosh. That even though I knew you were the one that I should be defending, you were the one that I should be battling for, battling alongside, I looked at you as if you were some sort of weirdo, magician, crazy person. Because that was the best thing I could do to distance myself from your magic. The magic you had that made me feel so inadequate. The magic you had that made me feel so dull and lifeless. And as you can see, I'm starting to understand that the things that I chose to do to put other people down is more of a reflection of me than it was of them. And I'm so sorry, because all you tried to do was show me the way, and now I'm begging for it. Now I'm aching to be free, and it just feels like night and day, the same old thing. So this is what I need you to know. There is something that I need you to know about what I thought I was protecting you from, the things that I put my hand to, the work that I was doing, the effort that I was making where I really thought I was in the right. I have received a message. Oh my gosh. I have to be the one. I have to be the one. That's why this whole time, everywhere I went looking for you, all I could see was the mistakes that I made. I have to be the one to come in and take the wand from the snake. I have to be the one to cut off the tail of the rat in my life trying to poison me. I have to be the one. I cannot ask you to be, my mother, lover, friend. I cannot ask you to do all these things right now when I have not been a single one of those things to you. And I need you to know. Oh. That I haven't forgotten. That I haven't forgotten your vision of joy for us. It's the one thing that keeps me looking inside these cups. I want you to know that this is what keeps me going. You shed a light on something. And in that moment, I told you you were crazy. I denied you that you were even a little bit close. But ever since you came into my life, you have placed this almost like a spiritual mirror in everything I do. And not only can I see me and you and me and me and you, I can see them. And I now understand that it is up to me. If I don't tell you the truth, communicate honestly, tell them the truth, tell them how I really feel, if I don't do these things, I'm going to be stuck. But you need to know that when I do these things, everything I've ever known or built will probably be destroyed. I wasn't just protecting you, I was protecting me. I was protecting what I had built, my life. And now I'm telling you, the person that you are going to experience, if you would let me in, is going to be one of the worst versions of myself that I have never seen. I've never let myself get this bad. I've never let myself get to a point where I had absolutely nothing. And when I free myself and I come to you, if you don't want me, I don't blame you, but I gotta be real. I don't know how much I can sustain without you. Because this whole time, everything I've been doing is for you. And I'm so confused at why I took the path I did and did the things I did, because I get now that even though the end goal was for you, there was a lot in there that I was clearly just doing for myself, or because I was comfortable, or to please people, to get them to shut up. See, I wasn't really living for you. I was just trying to get to a certain thing, a certain goal that I had given myself, while still navigating my life. And now I can't do that anymore. And yes, it's going to change everything. It's going to bring a new light and color to my world where there has been only darkness for so long. But it is also going to mean that if I needed you before, I need you now more than ever. And do you really deserve that? No, you deserve someone who can protect you, who is strong and who has it together. And I just need you to know that I need to talk to you about this. And if I feel like you're not listening and you don't really get what I mean when I say I have nothing, I am a nobody now, I am completely lost and empty. If I feel like you ignore me, I will leave you to protect yourself, because I cannot let you do this to yourself. But if you'll listen and you'll hear me and you'll realize that I am completely jacked up, and you'll know how bad it might be for you, at least as we start fresh. And you promise to hold me accountable this time. And you promise not to be afraid of me running away, because I would never run away from you. I think we can do this. But all I'll have is a cup, a sword, a stick. That's it. Nothing more than I can carry on my back. I hope it's enough for you. Not because I know that, I know you're going to say it is, but I mean truly, not just in your mind in this moment, but truly enough for you, the essence of you and everything you deserve. The only thing that I have been eternally frustrated by about you is your willingness to let me into your life and let me destroy it. And honestly, I don't know how to not do that right now. I'm like a bull in a china shop, and I just need to know that you know how to handle this. Because if I hurt you again, I'm done. I'm done. And while I know you cannot control what I do know that you giving me an inch and allowing me to do these things, it will only make it worse. And I, more than anything, just need someone to help me stand firm and be who I'm supposed to be, not coddle me and make me feel like everything's going to be fine when I know it's not, because that is what they lied to me about all this time. They saw me running into destruction. They saw me and they just smiled and said, "Have a good day." If you were to do that to me, not only would you end up with all that karma on you, all my junk, all my nonsense, but then I would have to look at the situation I put you in again, and I don't think I'm strong enough to handle that ever again. I see what it has done is completely destroyed me. I have never felt worse in my life than knowing what I did to you. So please take me seriously when I say I need to talk to you, but the pain that I'm in, I know you're going to want to be there. The strong essence of defeat that is just wafting around me, I know you're going to want to be there. Please. Help me help myself like only you can. Show me my magic and let me practice until it's perfect. I need your help, and you're the only one who can do this for me. Whew. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get going. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Hello. If you're new to my channel, I'm Fiery Grace. and sometimes my Divine Masculine posts on the same YouTube channel with me. So if you're interested in watching any of our content, you can check us out. This is my website. Oh, I was supposed to say, thank you for all of you who have left timestamps in the comments to help us create these uncut gems. So if there's anything that you find in this reading or any other reading that is between 15 seconds to a minute long that you think other people need to hear, just leave the timestamp and type uncut gem, and we'll post it, okay? Okay, I gotta go. I love you.